out through my experiences from others, because to be a teacher, and I've been a long time, to be a mentor means at one time you're a student. Don't really, a lot of us have to understand there's structures and there's ways to be a mentor and be a mentor and mentor somebody else, but also be mentored by something. It doesn't disable you from who you are. Sometimes you have to be in a place to be mentored and taught, or you won't find balance. You won't know. I mean, one of the greatest things is when I connect with people who understand, understand, and overstand some of the places I am, and some of the places I am. It's great when you can find people who comprehend the length, depth, breadth, and the width, because you're building. So I'm understanding. I'm under, and then I see I could build above it. And this structure in the bottom, that's why you need to be rooted and grounded and understand what that means. The trees, big trees, have deep, 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 deep roots. They're strong. It's not about the tree that blows over. It's about the tree that might bend but doesn't break. And that's you. Through all the experiences, the negativity, whatever you've been through that just has been, your story. Because we all have a story. Has been. So you want to understand. And then last but not least is you want to start learning that the structure can be founded. You see understanding, you can understand, okay, this bottom, I understand this bottom can hold the next level. And then that will hold the next level. So what I'm building is I'm building my way to have an overstanding. And watch what this is, to have a complete intuitive comprehension of. To have what? A complete and intuitive. Uh-oh. I need intuition. Oh, yeah. Next level spiritual is about intuition. That's why I remember I was telling you about college and the copy of the degrees, talking about getting a bachelor degree, talking about getting in these degrees. Another word here that you see in this is tuition, and what these learning cycles and of school that we know of, for your student, your child, or you to go to college, they have to pay their tuition, because it's a copy of intuition. There's a difference. They take your money, but they don't teach you intuition. It's the truth. I'm going to tell you the way it is. Real talk here. West Coast Uncensored is going to give you the real talk of knowledge and truth. I don't placate and play around. It's not the day to placate and play around with people who, if you ain't ready, you're not ready. Your vibration of them are ready, man, take that step. Quit playing around with it yourself if you know. Quit worrying about what's happening out and giving power to what's outside of you, whether it's these de facto governments, religion, and all this, and know that it's within you, man. That's where it's at. Anything less than you ain't giving it to you. It ain't the real deal. Holyfield, it's just not bringing it. It's just not bringing it. It's about you. It's about investing in yourself. Notice that word, invest. Invest. Intuition. Invest. It's within you. Anything less. So, a complete and comprehensive intuition understanding to fully understand the measurement between the top of the plate, the fingerboard, from the neck meets the body to the instrument. That's what I'm saying. It's about this. That's what I was telling you. It's about this. This is the temple. This is the heaven. Even the part of your higher realm of your head, it's called the heaven, man. It's not about a place. It's about a state of being. And anything less, I know better. It's about that. I can go to Disneyland, have a great time, but I don't stay there. Why? Because it's not within me. But I can go to places within me in meditation and having a great emphasis on having power and doing things in meditation that always reign in that temple, always will reign and is always part of me, but not necessarily going somewhere outside. Do I like? Yeah. I go to nature and connect with nature because that hits a vibration that's within, because you're part of that. It's within you. You gotta even know yourself, and know that higher point of the crown. That crown chakra is you, man. It is you in the highest states of being and consciousness. It's the overstanding. Watch, kind of like this between the plate. Watch this. A very large, expansive sea, in particular the main seas, Aries, which the sea is divided. Enlightenment, the action of enlightenment, of the state of being enlightened. understanding, insight, the action of state of attaining or having attained a spiritual knowledge, right? We talked about an understanding. This goes into an enlightenment that you know, but you're able to create with the knower now. Because a lot of times we have talked about being a state of consciousness, and I have for years talked about it and talked and talked and talked, and then talked about other stuff, and then I started learning that it's not about really talking anymore. It's about doing things. Quit letting the distraction of this world. So when I see overstanding, it's like kind of going to the top of it. You're not under the building no more and seeing how the structure works to hold beneath. You're able to go to another state and look even underneath and see how the understanding worked and see in the understanding. But in the overstanding, you're seeing the higher next level of this into the other states of consciousness being quantum etherical, and you're seeing them and able to participate with them because now it's a reality to you, and you see how the foundation of the reality of creating a reality, of creating a matrix, because matrix means womb. It doesn't always have to be bad, but if it's an artificial womb, that's a whole different story because it's artificial. But you're able to overstand, meaning you're able to see the building from the top. And if you're higher and you see the building, you're able to expand to see the distance because you can see farther around you in your reality. And this is also metaphysical. This is knowledge, comprehension, spiritual, the width, breadth, and length and depth of how this actually really works, and how you can start being the creator of collectiveness of your world. Because we sometimes so much worry about others not seeing, because we have family members that have no insight. You know that. I'm not the only one that does. This is an ongoing thing. We have family members that know nothing. Look at them and go, God, the belief systems that they're forging is stuff I gave up 10, 20, 30 years ago. And I have not been in that place for a long time. But the collective people that you meet now in this next realm, build with them. Quit looking at these people don't have them. I've said this many times. There's this old story and it's an old ancient Hindu story about the people going outside of themselves so far to find the stars, that they forgot the path to themselves was really where the star is within, because the star is within you, your connection to the cosmology through you. But they got so far lost, they lost their path because they went so far the borders outside of them. Hear what I'm saying? And your path is within you, and anything that will distract you, others, mindsets, is nothing but a test for you to show how powerful you are to be able to stay focused, learn from your mistakes. Your mistakes are not the end of the day. Your mistakes are learning. And stay focused and take yourself to the next level. Practice. I talked about transmutation, which is alchemy. Turning your negative, your anger, your fears into the opposite to work for you. They're energies. They don't always work for you when you take them into that level of vibration. But if you're able to take that fear and just say, I'm going to transmute that to work for me in a whole different level where it's not fear. Now you're a creator. Now you're turning your metal, which is metaphysical, your metal, your mindset, you're taking it to gold, because you're not letting your very enemy, whatever yours is, it could be fear, doubt, unbelief, because all of them are connected to fear, anger, whatever it is, whatever's happened to you, even as a child, abuses, whatever it can be, bad relationships, abuse, there's so much stuff out there that we've been through as individuals. But when we can transmute that, which means change that which it is into something that it isn't, which is a greater aspect of working for you. This is D-Boy from West Coast Uncensored, man. I hope that was good. I think I'm around the minute. Oh yeah, I'm around the 26 minutes. I like to keep it around this amount of time. I'm going to be working on some more stuff, trying to play catch up with you. I really enjoy this, and I hope that it's helping some of you that will take it. If it's over your head, but you're saying, man, I'm interested, I do like what I hear, hit me up. If you're on Facebook, hit me up, and I'll get you some other stuff to kind of lead you back to where you are, because I know sometimes that I'm coming from a whole different realm, because I think at this time, the way the world is, we need the creators. We need to quit playing volleyball with our emotions and with outside of us, and realize we need to be the producers of others to learn themselves Get your projector back, because this is all, like I said last time. You're on the last video, on the last one. What was I talking about? I was talking about learning how to transmute, but also deprogram. This is the essence. This is something you need to do. It's not something, okay, I get a choice. This is Netflix. No. You want to take the next level, you got to deprogram, because you've been programmed your whole life by your family, who didn't know who were programmed. Your grandparents didn't know they were programmed. But if you're waking up and realizing this, it's time to deprogram. It's time to cleanse from the teaching that you had, and start and take your back, because your projector's been taken, your lenses have been taken, your hair follicles, which are like your transmitters, have all been taken, your eyes, all that has been taken, and you take it back, hack that thing back and take it back, because you got to do this. This is next level stuff. The world is not playing. They're adding it up right now, especially these polytricks. They're adding up. So there's a huge change coming. We got to be the ones that change it for the good. You can't rely on them to do it. That's not what they do. It's proven fact. Proof's been the pudding. It just really is. But you're all powerful, all knowing, have all this aspects. We just got to tap in. But you got to pay the price, and you got to get rid of that which does not serve you. You really do. Do you really want it? Would be the thing. Can you, when you're unmotivated? Can you be disciplined enough to do the things that are disciplined? And when you're motivated, it's good. But day by day, hour by hour, there's sometimes we get up and you know it. If you've ever worked out in a gym and been consistent working out, there's days you say, I do not want to feel like doing my leg work today. I am so sore. I don't want to go to the gym. But can you be disciplined enough to do the things even when you don't want to do them? This is D-Boy from West Coast Uncensored. You guys have a great, great day. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.